comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね。
Interesting.
No mercy for
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
始まりましたね。
Bring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる？
The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Did that drive impact your punch?
天才か？
Will the super art connect? Goes for the super art?
どういうこと？
That's how it's done. Can they? This is a huge chance to make a few. Player one heats it up with a combo into super. KO. Send him home. You got this one.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。まだわからない。
Parries the attack. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Here ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
すごすぎ。
Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
何これ？すごい派手でいいですね。
You gotta be mindful of. Ooh, yeah, just like that. Drive rush to keep it going. Is it forward throw? Laying the pressure on Finn.
シンプルですね。
This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. You can't close it out.
よ、名勝負。
Loosen up and play the part. The results will come.
なんかここまですごく一進一退です。次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
Sticks out attack. Drive rush to keep it going. All the flow connects. Player one is in a very good spot now.
いやー、一気に来るんじゃないです。
Ooh, what a smart blow.
すごすぎ。天才。
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. The low kick hits. Oh, they changed sides. Ooh, what a smart throw.
いけるよ。集中集中。
All in with the flatline zone.
おお、しっかりと押し切りましたね。
Wins.
The pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
いやー、どっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じ。
The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup?
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Yes, like that.
どうだ？
Sweet.
ナイス。どうなる？
No more drive gauge. KO.
決着ですね。
Well read. Keep going.
いや、強すぎません？すごい力みたいなの感じます。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
いやー、どうなるんだろう。
Smart play with the throw.
いいですね。
Big opportunity now in the corner.
どうなるんですかね。いいよいいよ。
There's a change of side. Time to take this momentum and the low.
ちょっとなんで強いの？
No question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
Locked on. しっかりと押し切りましたね。
Player
Cammy
two
wins.
showing time in the lab pays off.
上手ましたね。すごい。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ。Stay down.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Backs them into the corner.
どうなるどうなる？
Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Player one with the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。いやー、どうだどうだ。
Uses a drive parry against the attack. Blocks him with a target. Throws them to negate the block.
ナイス。
That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Throws him. What's next? Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Will they be able to muster up one final push? Burnout action. KO. Yes. Keep it up.
いやー強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Solid blocking. Saw that.
天才か？
Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
狙ってるんですかね、それは。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Experiencing burnout. Grabs them.
This is it.
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Back this combo hit and we got hit them with a stopping pop.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach Lynch. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change.
危ない危ない。でもまだいける。
Throws them.
今の完璧。
Back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
どうなるんですか。
Connects with the throw.
今の完璧。
Whip. KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
A loss is a loss. But don't let that get you down.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
Risky. Those scraps still going. Anticipated that throw. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it. Drive rush. Harry links it. Perfect hit. Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですか。
Overhead. But it won't work.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Gets the cycle. Escapes with the reversal. Putting the chair up.
すごすぎ。天才。
Yo, the special forces don't play.
ちゃん。
Delta and go.
全然決まってませんね。
Die here.
完璧。決まったー。
Kevin
Two
wins.
must be beaming after that.
どうしてましたね。すごい。
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Jab.
Double knee press. Throws them to negate the block. Lots of aggression from both sides. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Big counter. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Well, that happens to everyone.
大丈夫大丈夫。どうするどうする。
Gets
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Low heavy hits. Mix up income. Dashes forward. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。
Big exchange throw. Not much life difference.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Springs forward with the drive rush.
こっからどう行くんでしょう。
All the throws connect.
天才。
Who's gonna take it?
Die here.
どっちも負けないで。
This is gonna kill. No doubt about
Word.
it.
決めてきた。ナイス。
Not lost to get mad at us. If anything, we should be glad for it.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いがしたいです。
Nails the anti-air. Gain control of the match in the early going.
こっからこっから。
Oh. Player 2 has the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなる？
What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, but it might be.
ちょっとこれ強すぎじゃないですか？
Combo with the target combo. Jumps up.
ナイスナイス。二人ともやる気満々だ。
Gets them with the anti-air.
いいですね。
They're going for the super art.
やばい。
Just goes for it at his range.
ちょっとなんですか今の。
They're backed up into the corner. Looking to impress. This is a flawless Player 2 puts a bow on it.
強すぎすごい勢いでした
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it.
相手いいですね
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Player 2 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace.
どうだ
Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Player 1 chases them down.
何か狙ってる
And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage.
これが SA 技ってやつですね
Whip capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO.
お
Don't worry, we're just getting started.
お次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんですけ
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
ど一瞬の油断が命取りですよね
Jumps up, side switch in the corner. How will they utilize the corner? Under pressure, but keeps cool and Texan. Drive rush to keep it going, experiencing burnout. Looking to impress with this super.
あナイスナイスかっこいい
Send them home. You got this one.
なんかここまですごく一進一退で残る次どうなるか本当に予想できないです
Jumps in. Still plenty of time left.
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね
Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Going in.
逆にレアガン
There's the pair.
頑張れ
Five gauge on deck. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super.
Locked on
Get it out.
決めてたナイス
Player 2 got a huge confidence boost there.
強すぎすごい勢いでした
Jack.
Saw that coming. Decides to meet them in the air. Keep at it.
惜しい
Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
どうなるどうなる
Next up. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively.
いやーどうだどうだ
Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね
How will they utilize the corner? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
こっからこっから
Grabs him, springs forward with the drive rush. Hits him with the back kick. Looking for more damage now. Uses the target combo as a filler. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge gap here. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Max SA drive rush to keep it going. They just won't stop.
ナイスナイスどうなんですかね
Clean parry. Not much life difference. Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします
Super arc on deck for both fighters. Overhead. Burnout activates. And experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Shit. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
白熱してます
Oh, critical right now. Flatline zone.
の名勝負
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's gonna show that you're for real.
めっちゃいい試合でしたまたこんな戦いが見たいです
Nice parry.
Jack.
Have the radar up and running. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなる
They're really being worked over in the corner.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね
Finding it tricky to manage their drive.
どうするどうする
Gets the parry in and adds some pressure.
This
Can't
is it.
tech the throw? Taking stock. Ah, burnout activate. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them?
出た SE 技
The fighters return to the middle of the stage.
慎重ですね
Oh god, they're in there!
決まった
Oh yeah, this is all yours!
なんか本当勢いがすごいですねどうなってしまうんでしょうかどうなんでしょう
Stop the attack by using the drive kick. Brings forward with the drive rush. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
どうなってるんですかねこれは
Jumps! Side switch in the corner. Following up. Looking for a chance. Oh, burnout triggers!
いやいや
They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. Got him up against the wall and the stun is there.
いや頑張れ
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. They're in the corner. This may change the game. KO.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
なんかここまですごくいいチームができてるんでどうなるか本当に予想できないです
Dashes. Connects with the throw.
すごすぎ天才
What?
今の完璧いったれいったれ
Ooh, what a smart blow. What now? Wall blast into the guard break. Looking for a good ROI with that back. Nowhere to run. Turns out.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Will this be enough to kill?
Locked on 決まった
Player 2 is proving hard work pays off.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ最強です
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようですいいですねどういうことこれ
Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Nailed it.
すごい
Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる
No good on fight. Opts for the throw.
どうだ
Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to fight down to the wire. Solid idea. Maybe next time.
惜しい
Sticks the takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
出た SE 技
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. KO.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
いやどうなるんだろうナイス
It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
いいですね
They're in with experience and burnout. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect.
決まった
Okay, more of that next round.
これは熱い戦いですねどっちも頑張れ
Torpedo hit you, get me! Nowhere to run. Lining it right up with a super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Super is on deck. You gonna pull the trigger?
この場面で
Oh, critical art now? Shred them with the critical art. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Just do it, man. Fight.
いったれいったれ
Back into the corner. What setup do they have? You got are you kidding me?
決まっちゃいましたね
Vega wins.
Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
最後まで全く気が抜けない試合でしたね
Can't argue with you. What a fight. They exchange blows. Nice. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
いいよいいよ
Brushes off the impact.
ちゃんとガードしてるすごい
Fatal leg twister. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
これどっちが勝つの
Player 2 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. They're going for the win.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Don't worry. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんですけど
Stop the attack by using the drive parry. Nails the anti-air.
ナイス
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Oh, says no to the impact.
いいよいいよナイスだ
They're backed up into the corner.
どうなるんですかねここから
At least one of them is having a good time in that. Just go for it at this range. Knee press nightmare hits. Now, can they finish the job? Springs forward with the drive rush. Why are they going in? Hands up. Links it. Here comes the corner pressure.
いやーいいですかこれは
Bends the meter. Turn out, but they may have a plan here. That amazing, never say die attitude got them the win.
あそこからの逆転はしびれますね
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです
Yeah.
天才か
Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Sick. So knocks them into the point.
どうなる
Don't worry, it happens.
大丈夫大丈夫
Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Stop the attack by using the drive. Parries the attack. With the super art connect. Giving them the boost with knee press nightmare. No worries about it.
まあそういう時もある
In there.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました
Whiffs the throw. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかねナイスナイス慎重ですね
Is it time for the mix? Checks with the medium. Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight. But super art? Knee press nightmare hit. Both fighters springs forward with the drive rush. Opts to continue the attack with the drive.
ここからどう行くんでしょう
Barely blocks the jump in. Their spacing is so on point. But who's gonna blink first? Denied. Turns out.
危ない危ないしっかり倒しきりましたね
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
A shot. No. Back this combo hit. We got trouble here. Snack him with the back. Goes for it at this range.
これかっこいいやつ
Yes, sir. More damage. More fuel for the fire. Look out.
なってるよ
Your time.
Is it all on the super? Not shy one bit of power. Right to one. A rare chance here. It closes it out.
決まった
Okay,
wins.
on to the next one.
あーどっちも頑張ってナイスファイトって感じでした
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
負けた方も次はいける
It's tough, but they gotta keep it up.
大丈夫大丈夫
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Throws them to start the corner pressure.
いやーどうだどうだ
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
Good stuff. Bops him with a target. Springs forward with the drive rush.
二人ともやる気満々だ
Okay, they'll want to keep this flow going. Each hit is so important here.
やばいやばいやばい
Drive rush to keep it going. A critical situation for both fighters. They're low on both life and drive gauge right now. Player one needs to use the KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Who's going to start things off?
いけいけ。
Brings out the super. How is this going to work out for them?
ナイス。
Nice. Medium kick. Is it time for the mix? Drive rush to keep it going. Springs forward with the drive rush. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Player two can build off this lead.
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね。
Breaks the block with the throw.
ナイスナイス。
Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. All in with the arrow.
いいですね。
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Time to take this momentum turn now. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Why are they going in? And that throw is denied. What? Critical. What's gonna happen?
やばい。
Is it time for the mix? Gets the critical. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up.
全然違う。決めてった。ナイス。
Cammy wins.
Player two has to be pleased with that win.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
さっき負けた方が次はいける。はい。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out.
どうだ。
Picture perfect parry. Their timing is on point. Nice. The drive parry was successful.
どうなる。
How they utilize the corner. Next up, it's okay. You're doing well.
大丈夫大丈夫。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
どういうこと。
They timed that just right to get the perfect kill. Fatal right twist. Dual cap burnout activated.
なんかこっちが
In there.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Round
Get
two.
more of that next round.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。まだわからない。
Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Let's add a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
うまい。ちょっと何ですか今の。
Will that parry change the momentum of this match?
ナイスナイス。
Player one will look to apply pressure here.
どうなるんですかね。ここから。
Breaks the block with a throw.
いいよいいよ。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Dashes. Both fighters are using the gauge for a super arm.
ナイス。
Is this gonna kill?
Locked on. 決まったー。
Player
Cammy
two puts
wins.
their strength on show there.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ。
That's how it's done. Big, low, reaching heavy. Opts for the throw. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
How will they utilize the corner? The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. More like that.
天才か。
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Hold your breath. More like that. KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Well read. Keep going.
いや強すぎません。すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
一瞬の油断がイネストルですよね。
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
こっからこっから。
The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup?
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。
Experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. There's still a chance here.
白熱してます
Ooh, what a smart throw!
今の完璧キャノンストライク
Barely blocks the jump in. Their life is hanging by
Getting it all
the drive impact doesn't work.
いいよいいよナイスガード
Jump! Still a chance. They gotta do it. What'll be the plan here? Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Only burnout activated.
頑張れ
He's gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Execute
That was the highest I've ever seen.
あそこからの得点は染み出ますね
Player
Cammy
2
wins.
is proving hard work pays off.
誰も勝てないよ最強です
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです
Not bad. Not bad.
まあそういう時もあるよね
Dangerous range. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Both of them have entered burnout stage, which will drastically change their approach to the fight.
決着ですね
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in, and you'll be fine.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね
Immediate jumping. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
いやーどうなるんだろう
Nice tech. Got their eye on the air.
どうするどうす
Is it time for the mix? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
る2人ともやる気満々だ
Uses the gauge for a super.
何これすごい派手でいいですね
Player 2 is what springs forward with the drive rush. Jump, grabs and throws him away. Going in, drive rush to keep it going. Jumps up. Burnout activated. The throw whips.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Experiencing burnout. Blocks it. Barely block throws him.
すごすぎ天才
Their spacing is so on point. But who's gonna put on stun? Bad news is on the way.
これは強すぎですね
That's how you close it out. What a beast!
しっかり倒しきりましたね
The last round. It's now or never.
もうどっちにも勝ってほしいここまで来たら
The match just started. It's anyone's game.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです慎重ですね
Dashes. Experiencing burnout. Solid anti-air.
すごすぎる天才
Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense? All the throw connects.
今の完璧
Throws them.
すごすぎ天才いけるよ集中集中
Here comes the perfect parry with the net. That back row was huge.
すごい
Rising Tiger flatlines them.
おーしっかり倒しきりましたね
Cammy wins.
Player 2 must be beaming at it.
そうしてましたねすごい
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです
Breaks the block with a throw. Turns the gauge on the drive rush. Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれはどうなる
Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. If they can't escape this rock solid corner pressure, this round is over. Sweet. The throw misses. Grabs him. KO.
おー
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
どうなるんだろう
Solid goes for the super up.
どういうことこれ
Uses the target in the good spot. Use the super.
今の完璧
Big opportunity now in this corner.
どうなるんですかねどういうことこれいいですね
Oh, burnout triggered. Backs it up with a Going in! There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not drive rush! Perfect execution with the anti-air!
いいですね
Ooh, what a smart throw!
チャンスダイ
And win! They're wide open!
これはまずい
You never know what can happen here! Quick medium pump forward rush! The low! Genius read with that throw escape! This is burnout, but they may have a plan here! Looking for a hole!
There
Nice! A real test of nerves here! Great job! Oh, drive rush! Oh, critical right now? And it is over!
決まってますね
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
めっちゃいい試合でしたまたこんな戦いが見たいです
The target combo was a filler.
最高
Player 2 chases them down.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
Neither of them willing to back off here. Hits with the overhead. Yeah. The attack is parried. Sweet.
どうだ
Closing. What's next?
天才か
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Keep it up.
いやー強すぎるよでもまだわからない
Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. In the corner, but gets the parry.
Strike
Jumps. Time to take his momentum and really run with it. Dashes up. Genius read. Keeping them away. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Checks with a medium. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some springs forward with the drive rush. Looks like it. Ooh, yeah, just like that. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Psycho crusher. Jumps up. Manages to block the jump in attack. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Their spacing is so on point. But who's gonna be experiencing burnout?
緊張する
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super.
Locked on
KO.
押し切りましたね
Player 2 is unrivaled.
圧倒してましたねすごい
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
よろしくお願いします
You have
No mercy
round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
どっちも強そう
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
惜しい
Uncomfortable space here. Then they clip each other on the edge. Sick. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult. They've been pushed into the wall, and the stud's there.
ヒヤヒヤします
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
どうする
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
このまま押し切るんでしょうか
Top KO!
しっかりと押し切りましたね
Okay, more of that next round.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
Sticks the jump in. Nice tech. How they utilize the corner. Very solid corner switch. momentum and really run with it. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over. Just goes for it at this range.
Fire arrow!
This bookworm has all the nice moves.
やばい確かにやる気満々だ
Back into the corner. What setup? Oh, rock!
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ
Reads the jump in perfectly. That's gonna leave him rattled. Get out.
の名勝負
A loss is a loss, so don't let that get you down.
いやー熱い勝負が繰り広げられていますどっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います
Ready to follow up after that target combo. Is it time for the mix? Reads the jump in perfectly.
完璧
The low kick hits. Face out by low kick. Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. Player 2 is barely hanging on to the air. Putting the cherry on top.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよすげえ
There's a burnout.
いや
Witness my
Make it all on the super.
No mercy.
Not shy
No
one bit
remorse.
about it.
ーな夜もあったでしょうねラケースは
Unstoppable.
いけるよ集中集中
You're mine.
Taking him for a hard
決まっちゃいましたね
Songia win.
Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
いい勝負負けた方も惜しかった
Yeah, I love the back and forth game going on. Double lariat and now a little too greedy.
大丈夫大丈夫どうするどうする
How will they utilize the corner? How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they? They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juice in here.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね
KO.
決着ですね
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね
Play forward jump there to start.
What the?
Not too eager.
まあそういう時もあるよね
Headbutt. Not having the cross up. You've got to be mindful of reach and jumping at this stage. Both sides have the super gauge maxed and ready here. Going for the super art? Nice. It's a good spot to use the super.
あこれかっこいいやつ
Is it time for the mix?
何ですか今の
Perfect parry. Powerful follow up. Target locked and scoop. Keeping them away. Still burns out.
危ない危ないでもまだいける
The throw is denied. Experiencing burnout. Headbutt. They got a big down deep. Flatlines them.
名勝負
Songia
The pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
どっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done.
もう一回戦うんですね頑張れ
Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
Throws him down.
すごい
Good anti-air. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna get tons of damage. That's how it's done.
ナイス
Blocks the bow heavy. Combo with the target. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
おー
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Medium kick hits.
いいですね
Calls out their shot and responds with authority.
やばい
Side switch in the corner. Max SA gauges. Unbelievable. Burnout activates.
頑張れ
Oh no, they're stunned.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Still a chance here. Just go for it. Looking for a hold. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you've not done.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
Get carried to the corner. Nice.
My chance.
Ooh, what a smart move.
今の完璧。
Throw is denied. What a read. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Knocked them out of the air.
いいですね。
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Jump flashes the blue to stop the jump kick.
なんかすごい。
Reach out and hug him. Still a chance. They gotta do it.
My chance.
And it's spread out, but they may have a plan here.
いやー、頑張れ。
What are they gonna do? Now! There's no hesitation or respect. Hit them with the head and the dummy.
なんかすごい。
Will this be an easy kill?
Assessing damage down. Right. Woo! 決まってますね。
Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
ギリギリで接戦って感じですごい面白かったです。
Can't argue with you. What a fight! How they utilize the corner.
I'm coming.
Don't worry, it happens.
大丈夫大丈夫。
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? A little too greedy there.
外れちゃった。
There's still a chance here. Grabs them.
いやー、どうだどうだ。頑張れ。
Experiencing burnout.
やばい。
Close to the track.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
なんかこう、魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じます。
A little too greedy there. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage.
すごい。
The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
何か狙ってるんですかね、これ。
Player 2 holding onto that corner advantage.
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね。
Experiencing burnout. Looking to the rest. Oh,
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
oh yeah, this is all yours.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
That's what we want. Dashes. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
心理戦にも注目していきたいです。いやいや。
Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
今の完璧。
Player 2 is on a very good spot now.
いやー、一気に来るんじゃないですか、これは。
Jump in. There's a burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。全然気が抜けませんね。
The jump in is denied. Somehow Thanos knocked him out of the air. Show him what a champion fighter can do for you. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Are you kidding me?
してますね。
Player 2 has to be pleased with that win.
圧倒してましたね。すごい。
They're still hungry. Both sides step up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Absorbs the attack and fires back. Saw that. Backs them into the corner.
どうなる？
Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner.
こうリードしてる感じ。
This is a huge chance to make a feat.
ヒヤヒヤします。
Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
決着ですね。
You could tell that one player was not holding back, while the other couldn't get it going.
めちゃくちゃすごい攻めでしたね。
Yeah, yeah. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. Throws them to negate the block.
お、どうな
Is it time for the mix? Smart play with the throw. Spiral hits. Drive gauge gap here. Medium kick hits. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Oh, experiencing burnout. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. They're backed up into the corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。2人ともやる気満々だ。
All the throws connect.
すごすぎ。天才。
Back to back.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
なんかここまですごく必死にしちゃう。本当に予想できないです。
Doesn't miss a beat. Drops it hard. They're in the corner. This may change the match.
いやー、一気に来るんじゃないですか。これは
Ooh, you never know what can happen here.
すごく天才。いったれいったれ。
That one's easy.
めっちゃ惜しい。本題です。
Getting up close and personal.
シャー。
Here's the burnout.
なんか緊張する。
Takes it all over. Super. Not shy one bit about it. Goes all out with the super art. Hug doesn't mean it is over.
気がついましたね。
Player 2 got a huge confidence boost there.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
Medium kick into. There. Right. That's what we want. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Player 2 has grabbed the lead. Time to settle it and control the pace. Neither of them willing to back off.
どういうことこれ。
Perfect parry to stop it. Time to go on the offensive. Down to the wire. More like that. Around in the back. Good work.
ちょっとこれ強すぎじゃないですか。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
We're just getting started here. Who will take control?
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね。
Look at the plenum with the pile driver. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive.
いいですね。
That's what we want. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
どうなるんですかね。ここから
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jump. Checks with a medium. Show them what a PhD fighter can do for
This
you.
is your
なんか
last
もうすごい
ride.
ことになってるよ。
Let's go.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
なんかここまですごく必死に手で次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
Looking to plan him with a pile driver. Breaks the ball and throw connects.
What the?
めっちゃ惜しい。了解です。
They should have kept this one classified, because it's straight up nasty. Down, and a stone.
完璧。
Player 2 can't let this simmer. He's got to start cooking.
いや
No! They stunned on the wall.
ーこれは強すぎですね。
Why are they going in? No! This will break them. There. You got nothing to worry about. Forget that.
めっちゃ惜しい。了解です。
Down burns out. It is over.
決まっちゃいましたね。
Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
絶対まで分からへんけどドキドキしました。
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. Is it time for the mix? Grabs them. What a clutch side kicks there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. If they can't escape this rock solid corner pressure, this round is over.
どうするどうする。
Not shy with the grab.
ナイスナイス。
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
どうなるんだろう。
Looking to plant him with the pile driver. Can they stop this live feed from getting bigger?
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。慎重ですね。
Is it time for the mix? Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
あ、これかっこいいやつ。しっかり倒し切りましたね。
Not a lot to be proud about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
どっちも頑張ってナイスファイトって感じでした。
They choose to let it die. Let's get right to it.
再生いいですね。
It's okay. You're doing well.
惜しい。
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. The jump in is denied. Yeah.
どうなる。
Holds out with the block. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues.
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。 決まった
Yes! Keep it up!
ー。いやー強い。強すぎるよ。まだわからない。
Big opportunity now in this corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。いいですね。
Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive game.
いいよいいよ。
Barely blocks the jump in. Going for the safe stuff with that target. Is it time? They don't let it. It's a good spot to use a super.
天才。
Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Player 2 puts their strength on show.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
さっき負けた方も次はいける。ナイスナイス。
Sticks the combo. How they utilize the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. They're not going to allow any jump-ins.
うまい。どうだ。
Box him with the target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Their eye on the air. That's how it's done. Burnout activates.
なんかこっちが緊張する。いやーどうだどうだ。
How they utilize the corner.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Well read. Keep going.
いや強すぎません。すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
Piled up the null. Now add a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
うまい。
Can they keep on him?
ナイスナイス。
Jumps in. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Double lariat, and now they back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
どうなるんですかね。ここから。
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Check with that's what we want. Nice. Drive gauge gap here. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Time to take this momentum and really get the throw out of it. Uses the gauge for a super art.
ナイス。
Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Player 2 has to be pleased with that win.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ。最強です。
They timed that just right to get the perfect kill. Player 2 chases him down.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Box him with the target.
いやーどうだどうだ。
Combo with the target combo.
どうだ
Nails the anti-air. Takes a trip. Looking good forward to pressure the opponent. Where's their opening? How will they utilize the corner? KO.
決まりましたね
Okay, more of that next round.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital.
どうなるんだろう
Nice double there. Goes to say stuff with that speed. Gets out of that jam with a perfect air. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Out of there. Still scrapping for control of the space. Connects with the throw.
今の完璧
Hits him hard.
すごすぎ天才
Noticeable right anti-air in the clutch. Time changes momentum and really, they were right to do what a finish.
決まった
A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられておりますどっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います
This is gonna hurt. Going in. Is it? Ooh, what a smart throw.
すごすぎ天才
That was decent. Look at her. Show up on a PhD and fire can do for
This
you.
is your
も
last
うすごい
ride.
ことになってるよ
Go! Your retreat has stopped.
Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity.
What the?
これはまずい
Here comes the corner punch.
いやーいいじゃないですかこれは
Uh-oh. This looks really different. Hey, why are they going in? Hang down. Are you kidding me?
決まっちゃいましたね
Win!
Player 2 got a huge confidence boost there.
圧倒してましたねすごい
Ooh, yeah, just like that. Very slick with the combo. Is it time for the mix? Neither of them willing to back off. Oh, easy tech. Oh, that happens to everyone.
惜しい
They've been pushed into the wall and the stud is there.
ヒヤヒヤします
Nice double lariat. Player 1 chases them down.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは慎重ですね
Oh god, this is burnout activate. KO.
決まった No problem
Send them home. You got this one.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
Now are we going to see some fireworks here?
さあどっちが勝つんでしょうか
Josh is forward, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
This is your last
Level 3
ride.
super. Spending that meter like it's nobody.
ザンギエクはザ・ムキムキマッチョって感じでいいですね
Medium kick hit. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do? Were they baiting them into that?
ナイスナイス
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corners. Dishes out the cage right there.
ナイスナイス
They should have kept this one classified, because it's straight up nasty. Shelto ran a stone. Oh my god, what can happen? No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
あそこからの逆転はしびれますね
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
戦うんですね頑張れ
Combo with the target combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can. Ooh, gets the perfect parry to stop that dead. How will they capitalize on this opening?
どうするどうす
Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Plenty of life left in both fighters, but a big difference in drive. How can they use this to their advantage? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Countering them in the corner.
るどうなるどうなる
Okay, they'll want to keep this flow going. Taking stock. Will they be able to muster up one final push? Storm coming and goes for the force. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
どっちもギリギリ
KO.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
魂のぶつかり合い敵のものを感じました
Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
何か狙ってるんですかねこれはいいですねいやーどう どうだどうだ
Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight.
結構リードしてる感じですね
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner, ooh, yeah, just like that. Checks with the meat, nice. Yeah, perfect KO. They were in full control there.
ナイスかっこいい
Well read. Keep going.
いやー強い強すぎるよでもまだわからない
Player one needs to switch it up if they want to take it home.
このラウンドに注目ですね
Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player two is on the brink of disaster. Anticipated that throw. Backed into the corner. What setup do they have?
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Will the super art do anything?
なんかもうすごいこと狙ってるよ
The fire. Cook them up.
This is your
すごい
last
ことになってる
ride.
よ
Let's go. You're in
Buckle
great
in.
test.
We're going for a ride.
残撃はザ・決まっちょって感じでいいですね
Outrageous grab. The next fight may decide this round. They are done.
決まっちゃいましたね
Win. Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです
Headbutt. A good call there.
いや惜しいな今の
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. This is the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Saw that.
天才か
The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Combo with the target combo.
どうするどうする
Grabs them. Gets the finish. Strong coming and goes for the board.
いいよいいよ
How they utilize. There's the wall smash. And she's in there.
しっかり倒しきりましたね
Oh, yeah. This is all yours.
本当勢いがすごいですねどうなんでしょうかどうなんでしょう
Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Player two holding on to the corner advantage.
このまま押し切るんでしょうか
It's a good spot to use the super.
何これすごい派手でいいですね
The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. Flawless man. They got him so.
しっかり倒しきりましたね
Player
Cammy
two
wins.
is unrivaled.
Round
ど
one.
うしてましたねすごい
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round?
気合入ってますね
Good call just now.
すごい
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage.
どうだ
How they utilize the corner. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. That was a solid anti-air.
すごい
Goes for the throw.
どうなる
Nice.
ナイス
Talk about overextending.
大丈夫大丈夫
Will they be able to add a little super juice into this combo for more? They saw a path and they took it. Bags the round. What did you make of it?
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Connect with medium kick. Will gain control of the match in the early going.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね
How they utilize the corner. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. The drive impact is denied. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Shows the medium kick. Ooh, yeah, just like that.
二人とも取る気満々だ
Is it time for the mix? Uses the gauge for a super art.
これかっこいいっす
Oh, no question. question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
決まった
Player 2 puts a bow on it.
ーどうしてましたねすごい
They choose to let it die. Let's get right to it.
再戦いいですね
The low is denied. Sick. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Goes for the command grab. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Neither of them willing to back off. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
狙ってるんですかねそれは
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO!
決着ですね
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんです
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
一瞬の油断が命
Goes for the super art?
これが SA 技ってやつですね
How will this impact things? Jumps in. Big opportunity now in this corner.
この感じ
Looking too impressed. This is
は何これ
This is your
す
last
ごい羽でいいですね
Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call.
Your reclaim has stopped.
The super art doesn't kill. They got a focus to finish. Oh,
ナイスナイスかっこいい
you're on the right track. Get back out there.
いやー熱い戦いでした次の試合もファイト
Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round?
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです
Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 pushes the gets the perfect parry. This could lead to something big.
どうだ
Throws him down. Neither of them willing to back off here. Box him with a target. Throws him. What's next? Uses the parry. How will they utilize the corner?
どうするどうする
The damage is really gets. Okay, more like that next round.
いやー強い強すぎるよでもまだわからない
They've both showed their hand a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
どうなるんだろう
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね
Time to take this momentum and really run it. Double lariat and now dashes up. Big throw.
いいよいいよ
There's a definite gauge. Clutch anti-air.
今の完璧
Life lead is there, but still anyone's game.
ヒヤヒヤします
Sticks out a kick.
決めてったナイス
Fight round.
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられておりますどっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います
Crowns from above. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape.
いいんじゃないですかこれいけそうですよ
Nowhere to run.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Frozen. How long can this offensive assault continue? Plenty of health. Full gauge not looking good. The corners of bad place to be.
全然気がつきませんね
Why are they going next? They were sitting on their meter for this super art.
バッチ寄りますか
Super out of nowhere. The
Lock
big
on.
brains of this competitor is unreal. Player 2 must be beaming after that.
もうこんなのしても勝てないよ最強です
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです
They're backed up into the corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします
Grabs them.
天才か
Sticks the combo. Big low reaching heavy. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Not shy with the grab. Got their eye on the air. Puts it up, but they gotta keep it up.
惜しい
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
Experiencing burnout. Looking to plan him with a power.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Grabs and throws them away.
いいですね。
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Looking for a chance. Manage.
ナイスナイス。二人ともやる気満々だ。
Jumps in. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive down. Uses the gauge for a super on.
天才いけるよ。
KO.
しっかりと押し切りましたね。
Oh yeah, this is all yours.
いや強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
Looking to plan him with a power gun. Player 1 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last round.
そっかそっか。
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Ooh, yeah, just like that. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Good decision with that throw.
これは強すぎます。
They're in the corner. Should they change the match? Burns out. Still alive? Still alive?
Locked on. 決めてきた。ナイ
Player 2 is proving hard work pays off.
ス。強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
強そうですね。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです。
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。上手。
Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Oh, with the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Combo with the target combo. Street. Street with a super up connect. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。Right.
Yes. Keep it up.
強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
Dashes forward.
どういうこと？これ。
Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
こっからこっから。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. What's going to be the play here with this kind of meter gap? Jumps in. Springs forward with the drive rush.
慎重ですね。
Is it time? Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 has grabbed the lead. Time to settle it and control the pace. Connect with medium kick. Sandblast. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Looking for a chance. Big throw. Both fighters planning something. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
どうなるんですかね。ここから。
Not much life difference. Big throws.
ナイスナイス。
Drive rush. Where you go? All in with a rush. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Gets into perfect fireball range. Somehow manages to block the jump. Oh my God, what a throw set. They're running out of time. Links in. Actions out the cage right there. A clean KO. Nice meter awareness.
決まったー。
this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
さっき負けた方も次はいける。
Back into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Still slugging it out here. Don't worry, it happens.
大丈夫、大丈夫。
Throws him down. Very solid corner smash.
どうなる？
Super up connect.
出た。すいません。
Sticks the combo. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Had the radar up and running. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Uses the parry.
ヒヤヒヤします。
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Maybe they should back off a bit. Where is their opening? Where you go? Brings forward with the drive rush. KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。あ、全部勝負なんです。
Jumps up. Where you go? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
ここからここから。
Throws it. What's next? Player one will look to apply pressure here.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Pokes with the medium kick. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. In there!
決まったー。
Don't let it phase you. You'll get there.
面白かったです。カリスママジお疲れ。
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate.
どっちも強そう。
Checks with the projectiles. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Goes for the throw.
うまい。
Too bad. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Yeah.
いやー、どうだどうだ。
Boxing with a brings out the super arm. How is this gonna work out for them?
天才か。当たるかもね。綺麗に決まりましたね。
Yes! Keep it up.
いやー、強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Throws them to negate the block. Springs forward with the drive rush. The match just started. It's anyone's game.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです。
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Looking for a drive rush to keep it going. Good dashes.
いいですね。しっかり倒し切りましたね。
Player 2 showing time to last pays off.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin.
始まりましたね。
How will they utilize the corner? Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Good call just now. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Handily escapes the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Oh, with the throw. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
決着ですね。
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
Opts to create space to start. Parries the attack. The super armor does its job. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
どうなるんですかね、ここから。
At least one of them is having a good time in that corner.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Springs forward with the driver. It's a good spot to use the super.
今の完璧。
Drop this up. Not too slow. The tail rider hit. Now they've got him trapped. How are they gonna get hit is so important here.
やばいやばいやばい
They're low on both life and drive gear. All in with the rush. Turns out. Player 2 is in a very good spot now.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Impact forward rush. This is a critical moment.
すごい激闘ですねどっちも負けないで
Reads the jump in perfectly.
名勝負 No
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられておりますどっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います
Goes airborne. Dashes forward. Let's see how these two try to set the tone of the match.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです
Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Manages to block the jump in attack. Nice fireball. Drive gauge management here is going to be getting it home. Drive rush. Look forward rush. Helps with a kick.
Spiral arrow
Going in. Here comes the corner pressure.
Spiral arrow
Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Wow. Instantly does some big damage.
白熱してます
How are you gonna do that? Oh, burnout. You think you can do this? Putting it all on the run.
いいですね
Super out of nowhere. The big
Locked
brains
on.
on the competitive side real. Player 2 has to be pleased with that win.
強すぎすごい勢いでした
The target combo was a filler. Nice. They were right to be on guard there. Is it time for the mix? If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Keep at it.
大丈夫大丈夫
Projectile to try and change the situation. Grabs them.
どうなる
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They hit each other. Awesome. Jump. Experiencing very bad.
ナイスかっこいい
Okay, more of that next round.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じますいや
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
ーどうなるんだろう
Still slugging it out at this range. Misses the grab. They're backed up into the corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Ah, burnout activates.
いやー頑張れおおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Player 2 puts their strength on show there.
どうしてましたねすごい
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
さっき負けた方も次はいける
Saw that. Opts for the throw. Good, the drive parry here opened things up for them. Good stuff. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
どうなる
That's how it's done.
最高いやーどうだどうだ
Player 2 is made heats it up with a combo into super.
これが SA 技ってやつですね
Will they be able to muster in there?
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Well read. Keep going.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じますダイブデュッ
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Is it time for the mix? There's the wall spike. They can't do anything now.
慎重ですね
Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight.
このまま
Using the game for a super. Good heads up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
どうしてましたねすごい
Was looking for that jump attack. So unfair.
マイ
Deal some damage with that quick combo. corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。天才か？
Nice! That's the way to do it.
めちゃくちゃすごい攻めでしたね。
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Close them. What's next? Gotcha! Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Copes with a medium kick. Jump. Get out of there with the back down. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Breaks the block with a throw. Backs away. Not about that beat. That's what we want. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
どうなるんですかね、ここから。
You never know what can happen here. Ooh, yeah, just like that. Are we gonna see it? Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
いいですね。
Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with the level 3 super. Player 2 got a huge confidence boost there.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ。最高だ。
Perfect input. Not setting up.
You're in
Yeah.
ナイス。
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage.
どうだ？
Yes, like that. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Was looking for that jump attack.
ナイス。
In a dire situation, they can't afford any drive rush to keep it going. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2, KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Well read. Keep going.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Flash number.
どうするどうす
Scrapping it out up close. Smart play with the throw. Jumps in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Blocks it. Barely blocks the jump in.
る？いやいや。
Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Their will to win is really being tested here. Throw leaves them wide open. KO!
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Jumps in. Uses the target combo as a filler. Nice. Anticipated that throw. Knew the throw was coming. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
今の完璧。
Plenty of help. Full gauges. Let's go. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですか。
There's a burnout. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super.
Locked on. 決めてきた。
Player 2 must be beaming after that.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ。最強です。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。ナイスナイス。
Sticks the combo. How they utilize the corner. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full turn. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Blocking that KO.
決着ですね。
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
How will they utilize the corner? They're in the corner and the beatdown continues.
ナイスナイス。
Perfect input. Not letting up.
ですね。二人ともやる気満々だ。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Barely blocks the jump in. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Drive rush. Next with the throw. Jumps up. They gotta go. All the throw connects.
今の完璧。
Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be?
すごいや。なんかこっちが緊張する。おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we gonna witness a blow up here?
もう一回戦うんですね。
Choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Deal some sick damage there in exchange for some meters. A dangerous range here. Don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage.
どうだ。
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble? How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
いやー、どうだどうだ。
Uses the gauge. Can this super art set things into motion? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Burnout activates. Drive rush to keep it going. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn.
ヒヤヒヤします。
KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital.
いやー、どうなるんだろう。
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
どうなるんですかね。
Perfect input, not letting up. Looking for a chance. Smart play with the throw. Jumps in, breaks the block with a throw.
ナイスナイス。
Not cracking under pressure. Ooh, what a smart throw. There's still a chance here. Drive rush. Gotta be careful. Drive rush to keep it going. Block. Anticipated that throw.
頑張れ。
Forward rush. How did they read that throw? Experiencing burn.
決まったー。
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's gonna show that you're for real.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
All that effort, so little payoff. Drives them into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Goes for the throw.
どうするどうする。
Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Even a Tokyo will do it. Drive feed opens up. Player 2 chases them down.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Nice! Maybe they should hang. Oh!
決まった
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
ー。次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ、全部勝負なんですけど。
Are we going to see some fireworks here?
どうなっていくのか気になります。いいですね。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Is it time for the mix?
いいよいいよ。
Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner.
このまま
In there!
しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Send them home! You got this one!
なんと 本当勢いがすごいですね。いやー、こんな勝ってしまうんでしょうか。どうなんでしょう。
Goes with the face of 9. Player 2 can't let this simmer. There's a burnout.
でもまだいける。
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
Locked on.
This is a gigantic life lead.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
What are they gonna do? The throw is denied. Where you go? Heading it all on a drive rush. Flatline throw.
名勝負。
Cammy
Player 2 must be beaming at one.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
Two dashes forward. How will they utilize the corner? If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Sweet.
天才か。どうだ。どうなる。
Very solid corner switch. Smart throws. That'll do more damage than usual. Holds out with a block. Putting good forward to pressure the opponent. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Oh, the grab misses. Will they be able to muster up one final push? Combo with the beats it up. With a combo is depth. Okay, more of that next round.
いやー、強い。強すぎるよ。まだわからない。
Flash no. Big opportunity now in this corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
Rising uppercut. Perfect input. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Playing nice. A parry. Yeah.
いいですね。
They're in the corner. Just been changing it. Looking to impress with this effort.
ナイスナイス。
Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Just go for it at this rate.
決めてきた。ナイス。
Don't think about what you could do. Think about what you got done.
なんかここまですごく一進一